Okay, we're gonna create an email with a template on Salesforce. So log into Salesforce. And once we get here, we are going into vertical response email. From here, you want to go to your drafts to be able to pick the template. So we'll make a copy of the HTML canvas template by clicking on Actions, Make a Copy. Here you can change the name of your email. And I'm just going to name mine that. And we're going to edit the new email and create this copy. So this is going to bring you into the Get Started Setup screen. Here you can change your email name, revise the subject line, make sure the address matches OADP address, and the info at should be the respond email. We'll click on Next, and now we'll come into the editor. So from here, you'll be able to edit the email template by pretty much just typing over stuff. Everything from here down is good to go as it is with the footer, the logo, and the donation, and the social media. And you can just come in here and click and drag and click, or double click, or triple click, or you can come down to this bar here and select by element. So there's my title line. I'm going to give it a new title. And here's a subtitle line, so I can either type a new title by just clicking and typing, or I can drag and highlight, or I can come here and grab this H3 tag and give it whatever I want. So that's pretty easy. We'll do the pictures in a second. Down in this box will be where you'll put in your email body context. Again, pretty easy just to type over or to make it shorter or to make it longer and edit your information. Now make sure if you're cutting and pasting that you don't cut and paste out of Word because it'll mess things up. You want to use a text editor to make sure you're cutting and pasting just plain text. There is paste from Word here. Pretty much a lot easier just to work with plain text because Word will want to add a bunch of styling to it. So if you wanted to make another paragraph, the easiest way to do that is to come up here to the table cells and add a row. And then you can come and copy your paragraph, paste your paragraph, and everything's going to look the same. And you can keep doing that for as many paragraphs as you need. Oops, I did column instead of row. That's what this handy undo button is for. So make sure you think about your rows and your columns. And there's another one. So I can add 3 paragraphs pretty easily that way. You can see that there's padding underneath this one, so I might just get rid of this guy. Make everything look the same. That's pretty easy. Let's say we want to get rid of this whole block here, so we don't need it. Same thing, go to Table Edit, Row, Delete Row, and it went away. And if you're not using a call-out box for your email, you can do the same thing. Again, you can select by element on the bottom. So I can grab the image, I can grab the paragraph, I can grab the table or the table row, and I'm going to come here and delete the row, and now that whole block is gone. Now all I have is a title, a subtitle, a picture, and a couple paragraphs, then the footer. So let's change the picture. You want to click on that picture to highlight it, come up here to the image button. Now you can either add an image from the internet with the link, or you can use the change image button and do again from the internet, or probably more likely from your computer. Come and change, grab a file, hit upload. And now that's gonna, if the picture's bigger than what's already there, in this case it is 1080 by 330, the original was 600 by 300, so it's giving me some formatting options. Small is going to give you a little picture and a paragraph. Medium is half the length, half the width of the email. Large is the whole width. So I'm going to do that for this one and resize it. And kind of good as it is. If it's a smaller picture, you can choose to use a left or right align to have the paragraph align around it, such as that. In this case, we'll use none. And again, another option to change the size. This little check mark will make sure that it's proportionate, so that if I wanted it to be half the length, I could do half the width, I could do 300. And that would make it half the width. But I don't want to do that, so I'll keep it at 600 and hit save. And now my picture's there where the other one was. Good idea to add a link to your picture, so you can highlight the picture, come up to the link button, click it, and add either an email link or a text anchor link that would take you to another place in the email, or a web link that would take you out of the email onto the internet to something like OADP.org. Now if I click on this picture, it's going to take me to the website. So that's pretty much how to arrange things and change pictures, add links, put in new paragraphs, delete paragraphs. Once you're all set with that, last step is going to be to save and make sure your text version of your email looks okay. So we'll click over to text. It's automatically taken the text from the HTML email and generated a text version. So after your email looks good and you're good to go with it and ready to finish it and send it off, you'll want to edit your text version to make sure the text version looks okay. It's adding that as an alt tag for the picture, so I'd probably get rid of that. I want to uncheck that so we can edit it. And then maybe add a line break between the title and the subtitle. Don't really need that link right there. Again, line break for the paragraph. And then the footer doesn't really translate very well, so I've sent you that text footer. I would go ahead and delete that and head over to grab my text footer. There it is. So I'll copy that and head back over to my email and paste her in there. And now I've got that nice clean footer at the bottom with all the links set up. Once that's done, hit save. And you can go next. And now you can preview your design. You can look at the HTML version. You can see the new picture in there, the 2 paragraphs, and the footer. And I can preview my text version and see that the edits that I made are now made in the text version of the email with the new footer and everything. Once that's done, you can send your test emails and be ready to send your email out. That's about it. Bye for now.